Well, hello there, and good evening, YouTube. I'm William Brantley, reporting from South Jackson, Tennessee, ready to share with you Saturday, March the 9th, 2019's climate summary, and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. It did get a little rough from time to time. Here in the Jackson area today, we had a few thunderstorms as early as around, I think, 10:30 this morning, and had a few close by during the afternoon hours, especially between about 2 and 4 p.m. roughly. Even had some tornado warnings south of us down around the Selmer, Savannah, and Pickwick Dam area of West Tennessee. I haven't heard of any damage down in that area, but I think they moved on into parts of Middle Tennessee, and I'll show you where that line is now. All the storms and severe weather is long gone from West Tennessee now. Even though if you look south and southeast at a distance, if you're out in the country far enough, you might could see some lightning in the clouds, even way down where they're at now. Sometimes that'll happen at nighttime. You can see lightning off at a distance, sometimes as much as 50, 60 miles away sometimes. Tonight's one of those nights that you can see that. Alright, let me go ahead and give you the climate data first, and I'll proceed. The rain is over until about Thursday, by the way. That's our next best chance here in Jackson, West Tennessee area. The low temperature this morning was 52 degrees. Today's high in Bemis was 68 degrees. And I had 1.20 inches of rainfall here in Bemis since midnight. And the temperature as of 7:39 p.m. is currently 63 degrees at the moment. Ironically, that's what the temperature was at 5 p.m. It was also 63 degrees. So at least the temperature hasn't started dropping that much this evening. And it probably won't a whole lot until tomorrow. It might be a little more noticeable tomorrow. Alright, the highest wind gust today was 37 miles per hour. Not a whole lot cooler tomorrow, by the way. I meant to throw that in too. Southwest winds was at 37 miles per hour today out of the southwest. That was the highest gust, and that was at about 3 p.m., 2:59 p.m. as when that happened. Alright, the records for today, March the 9th. The hottest high would be 82 degrees in the year 2000. Coolest high or coldest high would be 34 degrees in 1978. Warmest low would be 57 degrees in 1974 and 2006. And the coldest low would be 12 degrees back in 1996. Today's rainfall record, we had quite a bit. In 1992, had 3.96 inches of rainfall today back in 1992. Almost 4 inches, 3.96 inches. So that makes that 1.20 that we had today look kind of light, even though that was a fairly large amount for the quick time frame that we got that in. But that doesn't matter. Just a comparison there. Snowfall record, we did have a little bit of snow today back in 1975. Maybe a quarter of an inch at most, 0.1 for snow. Not a lot, but just a little bit. And that again fell in 1975 on March the 9th. Alrighty, that pretty much concludes the basic climate summary for the evening. I have a few radars and maps to show you, and then I'll be on my way to finish tonight's report. First of all, let me show you where the thunderstorms are now. I did not do a live on Facebook today because there was no tornado warnings for the Jackson area, even though it came kind of close when it hit down around McNairy and Hardin County areas. But anyways, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I was a little tired today, so that's all beside the point right now. Severe weather's gone for West Tennessee right now. And as you can see, it's mostly in Middle Tennessee and over in East Tennessee. Just finished Nashville. Matter of fact, it's already cleared Nashville. It's about to clear Cookeville and almost clearing Murfreesboro, that far east. And it's kind of east of Columbia, kind of give you an idea there. Nothing to our west coming our way. It looked like a little tiny shower over in Arkansas. That shouldn't amount to anything. Let me branch this out one more loop, or one more zoom out rather, and show you what it is now. The main line is there stretching near Kentucky, on down through parts of Middle and East Tennessee, and moving eastward. And that's where most of the severe weather will be tonight. And down in parts of Alabama and, of course, northeastern Mississippi. They had some tornado warnings down there around the Corinth, Mississippi area down there today, too. At least radar indicated tornado warnings. I don't know if there's any athletes spotted on the ground or not. Sorry for not knowing any more than that at the moment. Alright, that's tonight's radar. It's looking good for us here in Jackson. Now that the skies are clearing and the radar is clearing up for our part of the U.S. Let's look at the satellite picture real quick. It shows the clouds are clearing out real quick like. They're going to actually return just a little before sunrise tomorrow morning. It's going to wind up being, even though it's clear as it can be right now, some of these clouds down here in Texas is going to work their way back into our area before daylight tomorrow morning and end up being a mostly cloudy day tomorrow. Or at least that's the current forecast for tomorrow. And that's the latest radar there. Most of the cloud, they just look like it's just about to clear Nashville, Tennessee also. And of course you can see how far east the clouds have extended now. Now their front has moved through. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go back to showing you the National Weather Service's maps this evening. And start off with today's, of course. This map was put together as of about 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. At that time, we still had that threat of severe weather over West and Middle Tennessee, and even flash flooding all the way over into eastern Tennessee, as you can see. And then there's a chance of snow up well north of us, up in the northern plains states and western Great Lakes area. A chance of freezing rain east of there, and parts of New England and eastern Great Lakes area, as you can see. Otherwise, the nation was fairly dry beyond heavy weather in our area. The few little areas of snow out west in the mountains of the western United States. And again, that was today's weather map as of about 2:30 p.m. Alright, tomorrow morning's forecast map has it almost all gone. At least from us, it is gone for us. There's a cold front over in East Tennessee by then. The threat of severe weather is gone, and the snow up north near the Great Lakes is almost gone. Well, at least the heaviest part is. It's still a small area up in there. The freezing rain moves on up into parts of New England, upper New England states in that area. As you can see, the western part of the country is not too bad a shape, as you can see. Alright, again, that's Sunday morning's forecast map. This is Monday morning's forecast map, according to the National Weather Service. We have some clouds to be in the area, but not expecting any rain. But there's you see the Well, they're expecting some rain not too far away from us, and some in the plain states, a little freezing rain in Nebraska in that area, and snow in other portions of the country there. And not widespread, though, necessarily. But that's what the map looks like Monday morning. Alright. Well, that's the maps there. Let's move on to the complete forecast here. Let me see. Oh, yeah, whoops, wrong one. I thought I brought that up. I apologize for that. I guess I need to bring that up real quick. Here it is. Wasn't too far away. I apologize for that little mishap there. I thought I had it up but clicked on the wrong button, which is sometimes pretty easy to do. Sometimes I click on the wrong button and all when it comes to the computer. It's going to be basically fair skies for the remainder of tonight here in Jackson and most of West Tennessee. But it is going to become mostly cloudy again toward daybreak tomorrow morning and be mostly cloudy most of tomorrow. And remember, daylight savings time begins tonight at 2 a.m. or tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. So when you go to bed tonight, be sure you set your timepieces ahead 1 hour so you'll be on time tomorrow. Yes, we'll get extra daylight in the evening, and it'll take a little longer for the sun to come up tomorrow morning, or it will seem like it. And yes, you probably will lose 1 hour of sleep, but maybe you'll make up for it Monday on, hopefully. Alright, the mostly cloudy skies for tomorrow. Low temperature near 44 degrees, a little cool in the morning, but warm up to about 60. That's not too bad with sunshine. We'll have northwest winds tomorrow at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The moon actually sets tonight at 8:51 p.m., which is still up. The sun will be rising tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, at 7:13 a.m. and be setting at 6:58 p.m. tomorrow evening, almost 7 o'clock. Boy, isn't that going to be nice? The moon will be rising at 9:33 a.m. tomorrow morning and be setting at 10:50 p.m. tomorrow night. Monday is going to continue to be mostly cloudy. Also on Tuesday and Wednesday, and actually Thursday, still mostly cloudy for most of the week, becoming fair finally by Friday. Mostly fair Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Going to be a nice sunny weekend next weekend, but a little cooler though. Matter of fact, mostly fair all the way through Monday, March the 18th is the way it's looking right now. Alright, otherwise, the low temperature Monday morning will be about 43, high about 60, north winds at 10 to 20, 44 low Tuesday morning, high of 62, east winds at 10 to 20. There's actually going to be a good chance for showers, possibly thunderstorms by Wednesday night. Low of 51, high of 72. Whew. And south winds at 20, gusting to 35 miles per hour on Wednesday. So it will be a little windy today. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, West Tennessee did have a wind advisory valid until 6 p.m. this evening for today. Of course, it was canceled or expired at 6 p.m. Just thought I'd bring that up real quick like. Part of that covers the 37-mile-an-hour wind gust that we had today right around 3 p.m. Alright, back to the forecast on Thursday, 60% chance of more showers. Low of 61, high of 72 on Thursday with south winds at 15 to 30. Next Friday, like I said, mostly clear. Low of 44, high of 54, west winds at 10 to 20. Low of 35 next Saturday morning, make that 36, and a high of 50 with north winds at 10 to 20. Low of 32 next Sunday morning, and a high of 51 with north winds at 10 to 20. So it will be a little cool next weekend in the mornings, But 51's not too bad if you get enough sunshine, even though it's not as warm as 65 to 70. But we're still not quite into springtime yet, even though we're getting close to it. Then again, of course, by Monday, March the 18th, low of 32, high of 54, with northwest winds of 10 to 20 miles per hour. I think that's it for tonight. Once again, mostly cloudy sky, mostly clear to around 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then becoming mostly cloudy with a low of 44, high of 60, with northwest winds of 10 to 20 tomorrow. Next chance for rain is coming up Wednesday night, with thunderstorms possible too, and highs around 72 degrees by Wednesday and Thursday. It's going to be nice and warm by those 2 days, and then cool it off a little bit by next weekend. Right now, next weekend does not look stormy. I guess that's some good news in that regard. Alright, well, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching and viewing and subscribing and leaving nice comments. And I hope to talk to you again tomorrow night and give you a further update by then. Thank goodness West Tennessee, I believe for the most part, managed to make it through the day without a super outbreak of tornadoes, even though the chances were fairly high to get a few. There were some tornado warnings, like I mentioned, but I don't think there was any damage related to them. If you know of damage related that I'm not aware of, you can leave a comment if you'd like to on the video. Other than that, good night and God bless.